Oh, we did not forget. We did not forget. LeBron James experiment with Bronny James. Oh my goodness. Bronny, Johnny. Here's what I gotta have a hard time understanding. Now the Lakers were out Luka Doncic and LeBron James for the game. Right? They were a coach's decision. So Luka wasn't playing, LeBron wasn't playing, period. Right? The starting five for the Los Angeles Lakers was Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Jake, what's his name? Larava, or whatever, the one they just got, Jared Vanderbilt, and Hachimura. That's the Lakers starting five. Hachimura took 12 shots. Vanderbilt took 4 shots. That guy, Jake Larava, or whatever his name is, he took 6 shots. DeAndre Ayton took 2 shots. Austin Reeves took 11 shots. Okay? He also shot 7 free throws, too. That was crazy. But he took 11 shots. Now, Bronny James, who came off the bench, played more minutes than 2 of the starters on the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, actually, 3 of the starters. I'm sorry. Hell, 4 of the starters. Hell, 5 of the starters. Bronny James played more minutes than the starting 5 and shot 12 shots. Nobody played more than 23 minutes on the Lakers team in the starting 5. LeBron James' son, Bronny James, played the second most minutes of anyone on the team. Him and Dalton Connect both played. Dalton played 26 minutes. Bronny played 24 minutes. Dalton Connect had a bad game, but so did Bronny James. 1 for 12 for Bronny. 2 for 10 for Dalton Connect. Bronny James went to the free throw line 6 times in this game. That is unbelievable. In a preseason game, Bronny James got enough respect on the whistle to be tied for the lead almost in free throw attempts. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. That's how he got to 8 points. He hit 1 shot, which was a 3, and he got his 5 points off of the free throw line. That's Bronny James. This is what LeBron James has drug into the league, and this is what we're supposed to say is a very big moment for sports. I watched the entire game to see what Bronny James was going to bring something new to the table, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. It looked lethargic, looked rushed, a lot of his attempts. But the Phoenix Suns looked amazing. I don't know if they just looked amazing or they just played the Lakers is why they looked so good. Everybody's got open shots. Everybody, it's like, man, I'm watching the same old Lakers. So did the Lakers improve or did they just prove that they're the same team no matter what? No matter all these players they've added, they still have the same problem, same system set. And you see JJ Redneck try to run these damn plays that don't go anywhere. Yeah, that's you. I'm talking to you, JJ. You ran them dumbass plays that didn't go anywhere. Don't worry, I'm gonna get back to you, homeboy. I'm gonna get right back to you. Get it correct, because we finna get all into this game. Let's drop the intro.
Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. All right, let's go. It's time to go to school, baby. Look at that. Austin Reeves starting the game off. Pull up 3. They must have had that magnet turned off last night. Now, without LeBron and Luka playing, Bronny, this is the game he's supposed to step up. The Phoenix Suns played this like it was a regular game. They weren't playing this like it was a fill-out game. They came out like it was the NBA Final. And the pieces they got in place for Kevin Durant, man, that's only going to make them stronger as a defensive team. And the number one in the top 3-point percentage is Grayson Allen. And you sit there and give Grayson Allen open look. That's like dumb. Oh, yeah. Now watch what he was doing here. Let's watch this because I want to see where this goes. Look at this. Here it is. High pick and roll, right? There's another drive. Look, another drive. Here he comes. Austin Reeves going to go up for the layup. Off the glass, gets it to go in. That's his little vintage bait you to lean on in. All right, here we go. Ball's kicked to the side. Pick. Okay. Look at that moving pick. That should have been called. Oh, nice dish off to the side. Open shot, right? You know what? You know how that shot is open? Because the Lakers was in a zone. And he's standing like in the lane or the spot where he's supposed to be. So what happens when he kicks the ball over there? And you go close out in time. And Dylan Brooks hits a 3 from the spot he's very comfortable shooting from. Oh, look at that. He just went straight up and shot, and he gets a foul call to try to make it an and-one. Man, it must be great to be a Laker boy. Now, look at that. Oh, beat off the dribble. He waits. This is being patient. Okay, wait, turn, drive. He has an open lane. He can do what he wants. He's going to drive and step back. Okay, he made a shot tougher that he didn't even have to make tough. Well covered and buckets. Oh, yeah, 100%. Here we go. Who is that? Grayson Allen. Is that a 3 for Grayson Allen? Oh my gosh, that's a three for Grayson Allen. How many times is Grayson Allen gonna hit threes? All right, here we go. Drives down the lane. Oh, is that a kick out to the cutter? Great play by the Suns. He's like Greg Allen, looking like Ray Allen. Well, when you play the Lakers without a magnet ball interference, this is what the game looks like. Come on with it, Bronny. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all that. Look, they go back to the zone. Yep. And what happens? Oop, he could do that because you respect the shooting now. Okay. So I could just do a driving kick. And look, my guy got you sealed out. So I just drop the ball to him and he gonna dunk. Because he got a goofy hemmed up. Too small. See what that pass does? When you have a small lineup? Yeah, both of y'all. Go back to SeaWorld. Now, they back down the lane. Oh, let's kick the ball out. Why not? Look at that. Let's swing it. We got two guys open. I can shoot it. Oh, go right back to a better shooter. Oh, yeah. Terrible. They looking like the same Los Angeles Lakers we've always seen. Time for the magnet ball. It's the only thing gonna say them. Wow, they can't guard anybody. And see, that's what happens. People get hot and they start going on the streak. Look at O'Neal coming in here like you Ron O'Neal or somebody. Oh, wow. That was cray. Woo! Look, same thing again. Splash. Now, once again, it's O'Neal. So they can score at will every time the Lakers miss. Look at the drive. No one's stopping the ball. There's the swing out. In transition, stop and go. He was moving on the shot in the air, and it still didn't matter because he was just in rhythm. They are just running and gunning on the Lakers. Some people look like they've been practicing playing basketball. Other guys look like they were just taking pictures in a uniform. Now look, here they go again. Boom. All right, there's the pick and there's the roll. Dropped off to Aiden, right? Look, big man jumps all the way in. Look at that. I could see if Bronny James could stop somebody. Uh-oh. Swing out. Uh-oh. There go Austin. Pump, pump, pump. Ooh. Chase from behind, block. All right. That's what they want you for, Aiden. Top of the key. You know me. Look at that. Come on, Bronny. Oh my God. A stop and go, Bronny, please. You getting caught with this. Horrible defense, Bronny. Bronny. Not looking like NBA material right now. I was expecting big numbers from you tonight. Here come Bronny. Miss. And Bronny gonna shoot too. We're rewarding behavior that's terrible. Here they come again. There it is. Nice shot for you, Hachimura. Tell Bronny, got to get it off the rim. Mm, mm, mm. Aiden looking like LeBron after. Three on one break. Oh, he rushed that. He rushed that one. And he still got it. Dylan Brooks. Kick it out. Oh, he just bully balled him. Damn. Yeah, Booker, that's just abuse. These little kids didn't know what was going on. Okay, here we go. Mix. Mix Master 3000. Austin throws it up. Oh. Oh. Action Jackson Hayes. And that's with the refs. With the refs, he was 1 of 12. Bronny James, 1 for 11 for 3. That was the biggest problem. You was 1 of 8 from 3. Who authorized you to take that many shots? I mean, he had more shot attempts than the starters. That's crazy. Yep. Well, yeah, but when you bring in Bronny, this one Bronny's supposed to shine. I mean, your daddy ain't here. You supposed to clown. You supposed to get it in. You supposed to say, okay, this is my time to shine. It's time to ball. Look, rebound. Kick. Go ahead. You get it this time, Grayson. You give Grayson Allen 2 shots with that follow through. Splash. Here we go. Austin Reeves, stop, pull up, jump shot. See, that's not real offense to me. See, it goes in and out. Son gets the rebound. You have one Laker behind already. Look at that. Look how sprinting down there. He's past Austin Reeves. Austin's calling him, hey, somebody get him. Who gonna get him? He just sprinted down the court. Look, catch the ball, lays it up. He outran all of you because you're some slow white guys. They gonna burn right by you. Look at that. Grayson Allen's like, that's funny. I just outran they white guys. Look at Austin Reeves. I'm gonna get this little jump shot up close. And he missed. Here they come again. What should I do here? Cross. Gone. Now here's another guy. The Lakers have no defense yet again. Miscommunications. I thought y'all had a practice. Y'all didn't have voluntary workouts? Turn around, boo. Where's the Laker in sight? Do you know what Book finna do? You know what he do, right? He does that. On the regular. 70-47, dog. This is the same Lakers team y'all been seeing every year. And they was like, man, ain't no Luka. With Luka out here, y'all was still getting blown out. Oh, you're going to get Booker that. You fell back? Oh, my God, Jackson Hayes. Know your personnel, KYP, baby. Devin Booker, one of the best shooters on the team, on a pick and roll, you got to step up. You can't just give him an open look, pull up three. That is crazy. There it is. It's looking good. Oh, God. To whom? Is that a pass? Damn, Bronny. 3 and D, huh? Right. There you go. Jab step off. Swing it. Bronny, like, you take it. They all fell off him. Like, go on and shoot it. And he got it. And he's like, all right, he made that shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Diddy won't be seeing no 50 months. Oh, pump fake. Set shot three. Knuckler gets in. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what went on with Aiden. Aiden only took 2 shots like he wasn't trying to play. Hey, that young kid was playing. The one with the fro. Hey, the RJ Davis guy was playing. I don't know what was up with Aiden. He was on the floor 18 minutes, took 2 shots, and went to the free throw line once. It's like, is he trying to say, look, man, I ain't trying to score right now. I'm just trying to play defense. I'll score when it counts. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know the whole world is messed up. Mac Mizzle Diddy ain't worried about no. It is fun. Mm-hmm. Swinging. There it is. And Phoenix got shooters on the edges. And they surprising even the Lakers. Well, anyway, he missed. He got the rebound, laid it back up. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Mm. Okay. I'll hustle. He got a quadruple single. LeBron Jr. Bronny shot for what 8%? That's not saying he shouldn't be a Laker. He shouldn't be in the NBA at this point. If that's what he's putting on out there, he doesn't make the cut. Mm-hmm. Everybody should know that by now. At this point, the game's academic. Uh, but even in garbage time, Braun couldn't get anything done. Davis had the game of his life. Mm-mm-mm. LeBron, I'm going back early. Yeah, I ain't sticking for this. I'm sorry, Papa. I thought I could do it, Papa. I did my move and he blocked it. I don't want to hear it. Go in the locker room. Should have replaced you with Casanat. Casanat can go 1 for 12. I was just in his backyard. I could have brought his ass out here. Look at me, man. We really, really bad. Well, this is gonna make me look good. They know how much they need me now. Thank you. Yeah, play good. I go eat the salad and fruit. I stay on my diet. Yeah, man. What's up, fam? Yeah, good game. Good game. You got us. Oh yeah, we gotta do it like that. It's the only way we can. Now, what did we learn from that game? Even Kwame Brown called him a summer league player at best. At best. He was atrocious. Bronny was atrocious. And the thing that gets me is the people that wants to make an excuse for Bronny James. Now, I'm not going to go as far as the guy who fell in love with the prosecution of the Diddy trial and Tony Busby. Let's talk about everything else. Translation. What does everything else mean? I'm not going to go as far as that guy. That guy said, oh, he's just a bum. And, I won't do that to a young kid who's trying to find his way on a team. But he's clearly proven that there's a reason why there's layers to this. There's a reason why certain players are, they take their time before they are put in winning situations or situations such as that. They build them to a certain point. This is the prime example of why there's a process. There's a large, long list of people waiting to get into the NBA just to have that shot that have been playing in the G League. This is why when you shortcut the system at a high level of LeBron James putting his son in the game, one because his own personal selfishness of him wanting to play with his son in the league, and they allow him to do that, you just bastardize the game. And then they want to use Giannis as an example. Look, I don't care if you use the 12th man and want to do that to keep the superstar player on the team happy. Fine. Your team, your decision. But to do it at that high level, to have him drafted with one of the last picks of the draft, what did that say to the guys on this team that were better than him? The whole UFC team was better than him. He couldn't even start on that team. They had to put him on the bench. He wasn't even the best player on his team in high school. Sierra Canyon, he wasn't the best one there. It wasn't even close. Now, it's just like almost of this. is this. This is the LeBron and Lucas story right here. Okay? That's the LeBron and Lucas story. 100%. If you want to know what's going on, this is what's going on. It's the LeBron and Lucas story, all through and through. Right? They brought in this guy. The team want to bring in him to replace the old legend. But the old legend don't want to go nowhere. He don't want to sit down. Old legend said, no, I can still do it. I got all these championships. But I'm going to be the one to bring them up. I'm going to coach them up. I'm going to get them ready. And they like, he's already ready. We don't need you. Your time is up, bro. You don't want to believe that. And unfortunately, that's the league. Bronny James is a product of that. By doing that at a high level, like they could have just picked him up anyway. But they made a dog and pony show, bringing Ken Griffey Jr. and his father, Ken Griffey Sr. I remember I'll never forget this. Somebody was like, Ken Griffey Jr. out there with his daddy. What's his daddy name? I swear to God. Dude, LeBron out there with Ken Griffey Jr. and his daddy. What's his daddy name? I said, this is the dangerous. The danger of today's doggone people out here today with their technology and everything they got. This is what I'm talking about. Now, they put them both out there, right? Yeah, I know. They've actually said that before. What's his name? So, anyway, Ken Griffey Sr. is right there with his son. And they got LeBron James Jr. and LeBron James out there. They was the first two sons to play. I'm like, do you understand what's at play here? Ken Griffey Sr. didn't move the draft pieces around so that his son could get drafted on the team because it was always his dream to play on the same team as his son. Never happened. Okay? Now that we know that never happened, what else never happened? The son was light years better than his father. The father was an all-star. Father was a great player. But Griffey Jr. was a superstar stud player in college, in high school. He was the prodigal son in baseball coming into the league. So Ken Griffey Jr., buddy boy, Hall of Fame. Now, you look at this. LeBron James, who they're going to put this artificial bump in there in the Hall of Fame. He's going. Your son? We just watched the highlights of your son. If you want to call that a highlight. That was pitiful. It was absolutely pitiful. Anybody can say different. It's up. The world's a free place. Surrounded by it like this on the regular. So it's not a far stretch. Let's go to awful coaching. I see he's back on point since they tried to straighten him out that one time. He came in trying to say Bronny James could do this and Bronny can do that.
Set so that when we're in help, we're going to stunt at the ball, but we're going to be able to recover. Look at Bronny. Walk, walk, walk. Now my feet are going towards the ball on the kick out. This is just shoot around. What the fuck were you? What? No, Bronny, off a fake dribble handoff like this, I am always going under and meeting Grayson Allen on the other side. You go over like a dumbass and layup. Bronny James has the guard skills of a 2-year-old. They're trapping you here, Bronny. What the fuck are you waiting for? Get this pass through to Jackson Hayes. I can either get dunk over the top of Devin Booker, or that creates a wide open corner 3.
This is what happens when you're playing out of your depth and you're used to playing in the backyard with your brothers. You ain't playing the hood. Bronny James would have been ran off the court in the hood. And now this is high-speed basketball. Basketball IQ. You got to know where to go with the ball before this play even took place. He's, oh my God, Papa. They sent 2 guys, Papa. I didn't know they were going to double me. So I thought he was going to fake and go away. And then I couldn't see over the wall of guys. I couldn't see, Papa. I couldn't see. I didn't know he was that open. I was trying to get him to the ball. I'm honest, Papa. I just couldn't see. I couldn't see over the tower of people, Papa. Now, where's JJ with the... I guess he's not allowed to coach Bronny. So you got a guy on your team whom you can't coach, who you can't do anything with, right? I'm hearing a lot of what you can't do. What is it that you can do? That's what I want to know. I'm still waiting on that. What can you do, Bronny? What can you do? Honestly, I tried, Papa. He was just a little too fast, I think, Papa. There's still no excuse. You got to be doing better than that, Bronny. Come on. You got my name. Now, we can't keep going through this, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. You're a man now. You're a Laker. You moved out, got your own house. I got you a job where they're paying you $4 million. Now you gotta show and prove now. Come on, do your thing.
What the hell are you waiting for? Excuse me? This drives me to fucking outer space. Bronny is 1 for 12 shooting here. So he's in the corner, you can't see him. Your man is going to help on the ball. Why the fuck are you standing in the corner? You want to clank another 3 and be 1 for 13? Why were you not cutting as soon as Devin Booker left so we could drop it to you for a layup? How ass is this?
And did you see, they didn't even throw his ass the ball. That was another thing. He didn't even throw Bronny the goddamn ball. Look at this. He saw it was Bronny over there. He looked. He know Bronny is wide the fuck open. Do you think he finna swing this ball over to Bronny? He took one look and said, "Oh, you ain't cut to the basket, man. F this dude, man. He ain't gonna hit that. Let me go." He ain't finna hit this. I ain't finna pass this ball to this bum.
Devin Booker left so we could drop it to you for a layup. How ass
He went away
is
from
this?
A
A 4-year-old has more defensive skills than Bronny James. This is like fucking elementary school stuff. Just guard the ball. That's all I'm worried about is the ball. If Devin Booker comes off the screen, you'll guard it then. You're already looking towards the screen. So, of course your dumb ass is going to get blown by the other way. That draws help. I mean, this is a joke. I could find a worker at Cedar Point. I'm not fucking
kidding. Not Cedar Point. Cedar Point, the amusement park. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is what I'll be talking about, ladies and gentlemen. When people watch basketball, they watch plays and they see awful basketball, this was it.
I could find a worker at Cedar Point better at defense than this dipshit. Bronny, so the ball goes into the post here. Stop. You, Dalton, connect isn't help. This player isn't help. Could you get out to Grayson Allen? There's no reason for you to be at the free throw line staring at the post like you're one of the fans in the fucking stands.
Yeah.
What do you... What the hell was that? You have to have taken like 10 shots of vodka at halftime. What the fuck are you doing? They're icing this screen.
Yep. Look at that. You see that? The screen is there.
So let's get downhill. Let's make this defender guard us and pocket pass through, right? To Jackson Hayes, who can now go right to the corner because this defender's going to have to step up. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're gonna pull up from deep. You're 1 of 12. Again, this is...
Hey, he's blowing his assignments. He ain't got no assignments. He's Bronny James. Nobody gonna say nothing to him. LeBron hired this coach because no other coach would want to coach this type of shit. He's blowing the assignments. This is the assignment. You got a player that should not be in the league, let alone taking 12 shots in a preseason game. He's not that kind of guy. He's a guy that's supposed to be G League at best. Let him go there. Hell, they was playing with by the real rules. Your daddy be in the G League right with you. Like father, like son. But your dad had athletic talent that got him there. He was 6'9" and could jump out of the gym. That's what got him to the league. He showed you in the Casanat thing, he ain't never had no goddamn skills. He couldn't shoot a damn ball. They had to create a basketball that they could suck in with a goddamn magnet because this bum can't goddamn shoot. Now you believe it's a magnet ball now after you've seen him over in China, you've seen him in the backyard, he can't get nothing to go, I think this rim crooked, yeah. No, your ass shooting it crooked. I'll be like, do you watch film and you shooting a damn basketball, LeBron? Your ass is like this. You shoot like Lonzo Ball when he first came in the league. Yeah, we gotta. If anybody ever told you that shooting like this is what's throwing your shit on, you dumb bastard. Look, All you got to do is get with a shooting coach. Straighten your arm out. Straighten it out. You look at the best shooters in the game. Hell, look at me, you dumb bastard. All you got to do is this. Pull up, shoot. You see? It's a L. Perfect L. Follow through. Follow through. Look at it. It's easy. Easy rotation. Spin. See how the hand drops? It's like pulling down a lampshade. Snap. Snap. Ball is straight every time. Every time. When you do it like this, it's going to spin, you dummy. You knuckleballing the damn basketball in there, you dumb bastard. It's real goddamn simple. Of course you couldn't outshoot me on a basketball court. I'm not. I will bet you anything in the world. Me and you would shoot basketballs outside and your ass will get blown by. I would tear your ass up. I mean, where you want this at, bro? Where you want it? Right here? You comfortable with me shooting it? All right, come on. Splash. Right in your damn eye, you non-shooting bastard. You are a pitiful bum. You ain't even playing. I'm upset at you. This is all your fault and you didn't even play. All why is because you have ruined this game. Word to Uncle Herb. This is your fault.
Just more. This is just fucking comedy at this point. Again, Bronny, 1 of 12. I could take someone courtside here and they'd have a better chance of hitting this corner three. So when your man Devin Booker has to step up on Jackson Hayes' role, please cut for a layup. I don't care if you're Steph Curry. Just take the fucking layup. What the hell are you doing? Clank. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right now, today, in 2025, is a better defensive player than retard. Bronny, where's my help always? The middle of the floor, where Dalton Connect is just standing here. He's saying, I'm here to help you. So get up and force the ball handle to the middle of the floor. Guess what dumbass dipshit does? Up, away from any help. Stop jacking fucking threes off a flare screen. Maluak, come on, Maluak, who's 7 feet, is going to have to switch on to you. Why don't we attack him one-on-one off the dribble? Right? That's a guy that probably can't guard on the perimeter in his first ever NBA game. So let's get over here. Let's attack him off the dribble, create for teammates. Nope. Jacking another 50-footer. Again, Bronny dipshit has the guard skills of a 2-year-old child. I love the blow-by here, but Bron, this kid doesn't deserve to inherit a single penny from his billionaire father. You got a second defender coming. Be patient. Attack the rim, but let's not try and shoot over a 7-footer. Let's drop this off here to a cutter for a dunk. Or again, it's dropping off your corner 3. You're trying to... Fuck! Bronny again with a nice crossover, but we must remember his guard skills are that of a fucking infant. Here comes the help. This defender's coming all the way over to help because you blew by your man. So this is Dalton Connect. Drive and kick. Duh. Drive and kick. Duh. Guard skills of 2-year-old.
Now, here's what they gonna say. Whenever Bronny has a bad game, you know what they say, right? Y'all are attacking the 55th pick in the draft. Well, he's on my basketball floor. He's playing in the game. Y'all wanted to make it to where you highlight him coming into the damn game with flowers and he's the next coming of LeBron James. Here is Bronny James. Y'all the one did all this serenading shit. So now you got to take all of the abuse that comes along with it. You're attacking a child. No, we're attacking a basketball player who's on my court and he's making mistakes. Anybody else would have got the hook like Sandman, baby, Sandman. Like Showtime at the Apollo, boy. You would have got the hook. He's not supposed to be out there, man. Now, as you can see, this is simple basketball IQ. Know your personnel, KYP, and everything. That's what they tell us in business. That was what we had to do. We had the KYP, baby. Know your personnel. You got to know this guy's 7 feet tall. This guy's slow. He don't do good in pick and roll. This guy here is not good in rotation. This guy don't read well when it's time to go on the back cuts. He's bad at that. He stands around and watches. He doesn't like to move his feet. This guy, he got quick hands. We ain't going to go in on him. We're not going to do too much dribbling around him. He's got quick hands. He likes to stick in his hand in the door and the cookie jar and get the steals. So what we can do is use that to our advantage and try to get in and reach in, draw a foul, flop, fail, well, and do everything every time he reach in. So make the refs call something. We might get 2 fouls on him, sit him on the bench. He's a good defender, but he got quick hands, gets a lot of steals because he takes the chances. We might want to get him out the game. Oh, we're going to do pick and roll. You in the game, we're going to run pick and roll. If the guy's guarding me, the guy that he's defending, he's not good at stepping out on threes. We got our best three-point shooter here. Well, let's not run the pick and roll play with him. Let him go behind the screen. Let the guy try to come over and guard him. He's too slow to catch up to you so you can have an open shot for a three. I'm going to do the numbers. If this guy comes up and defend me, I know where to go with the ball. It's on them to do whatever they got to do now. I didn't kick the ball off. I done my part of the job was to draw in the defense. It's not about you scoring, numb nuts. I mean, no moves. It's embarrassing. It's literally embarrassing what's happening in this game with Bronny James. Embarrassing.
Why does this fuckface continue to shoot? If he was Torian Prince's son, he'd be working at Wendy's. And he'd be the worst basketball player working at whatever Wendy's he's at. Stop shooting. They're going to come trap or they're going to be in drop coverage. Wait and get a ball screen, right? If they trap, that means the roll should be wide open. If they're in drop coverage, that means you get into the lane. Stop doing this shit. Again.
And then Bronny's going to have one game where he hits about 6-7 threes, right? And you know y'all going to be like, see, I thought Bronny was whack. Thought he was garbage. I'll be like, buddy, look, the sun shines on the dog's ass every now and then. Anybody can hit the lottery. It's about consistency, baby. Nobody cares about the one game he's going to have. He's going to have one game where he might have about 30 points. It's going to all fall in. My cousin who can't play ball a lick had one game where everything was falling in for him that day. He thought it was the outfit he wore. He was hitting jump shots. He put that outfit on again, and guess what? He was right back to the. I mean, he hit a running left-hand hook runner off the glass. Mm-hmm. pure luck. I wouldn't say it's pure luck. I would say just it just happened to happen that day. So I've seen this. Guys have a fluke game and then they go right back to being who they naturally are. That's who Bronny is. Bronny's not a shooter. He's just like his dad.
The guard skills of a mentally challenged human being. Thank fucking God you're not jacking a three here. At least we got over that, I think. So they're in drop coverage right here. I have got to take 2, 3, 4 solid dribbles downhill, so this big has to guard me. And this player fighting over the top has to get all the way in the paint. Then I throw the lob, which will be wide open. Let's count how many dribbles dipshit takes. Oh, he didn't take one. So now everybody can just fly to the roll. Bron.
Now, let me tell you something. When we say the nail, this is like where we need. This the free throw line here is like in the middle is called the nail. That's what everybody needs to get to. Like get to the nail.
He dribbles dipshit.
Now that they got this little line here that didn't even used to be there, but that's like the nail. So what he's saying basically is to dribble all the way in to suck in the defense right here because they playing in.
Takes.
So what he was supposed to do was to swing the ball to number 20 here. Swing it to him. Okay? But he picks up his dribble because he's not a strong dribbler in traffic. He's not comfortable yet on the court. He don't let the game come to him. He tries to make the game happen his way. And he doesn't have the skill set yet to do that or the patience.
Oh, he didn't take one. So now everybody can just fly to the roll.
Now, as you can see right there, it's because he didn't give himself time or give anybody time to make a move to do anything. They teach you that in junior high basketball. Exactly. But this is proof that Bronny James wasn't playing basketball in school. He was being taught by former NBA basketball players doing shoot-arounds and playing one-on-one. And this is a prime example of that. And the only time he played was in tournaments or the school he went to, where he's just the star player. They just take and go. They're running basic high school plays like flex, and that's it. And everybody's really going one-on-one in the AAUs. Because that's really all it is now. One-on-one basketball, and that's that. He plays exactly like his father. Exactly. If that bum is teaching you, then you know you're in trouble. But at least he has size and strength and can leap. You know, it just too bad he didn't have any skills. If he had any skills to go with it, geez, he probably would have been the best player we've seen. But we all know he's not even in the top 100.
Bronny James is 1 of fucking 12. Why are you allergic to layups? You are horrific at shooting the ball. You
And they think he's a 3-and-D guy.
So get downhill here. Make this player guard you and let's get a dunk. Let's certainly not watch. How many times are we going to watch this? I cannot imagine being this guy's fucking teammate. You can't make this up.
Exactly. Bronny James is not the star of this team. It is like Luka's not here. LeBron's not here. I don't want to hear about he's the 55th pick if he's shooting 12 shots in a game, in a preseason game. He's played more minutes than anybody on the team except for Dalton Connect. So don't give me this, he's the 12th man, the 55th pick crap no more. Whenever he plays bad, he's the 55th pick. But when he has a good game, it's like, oh, you talking about Bronny? Yay, what about Bronny? Yeah, Bronny. No, don't rave about him. Remember, he's the 55th pick. We don't want to hear about it. So guess what? If you don't talk about the 55th pick, we won't talk about the 55th pick. But don't you dare bring it up in here and talk about start kissing his ass if you have a good game. Bronny got a dunk and a block. Did you see that? Don't be like, did you see the game when he was 1 of 12? It's all about what you done lately. And lately, he's been playing like crap. And it ain't just the 1 for 12. It's the defense. It's the decisions on the court. No, nobody needs to score all the time. They've shown you that. But if you could play defense, you could pass. You're doing things on the court that would keep you in the game. This shows you ain't working out with people like your teammates.
Of course they're fucking going under this screen. That's why let him go under the screen, let this player twist this way, set a second screen, and now you can come off this one. They're not going to be able to go under that. They're going to probably be in drop coverage. Now you're in the lane. Now you're in the paint creating things. Oh my fucking God. And then because you can't fucking shoot, nobody is going to give a fuck that you're standing here. So when
Exactly. This is what happens. You see what they've done? They built up such a lead. It's the fourth quarter. It's 1 minute to go in the game. Why do I care if they throw the ball to Bronny James?
and this defender comes all the way over to stop the ball, the only way I can help here is by cutting. Now we're catching the ball in the... Look at this defender right here. Look at, he couldn't give a fuck that you're standing here. But if you're cutting, now I'm catching this here. That's going to draw this defender, and either this is a catch and shoot 3, or this player can cut 2 and it's a layup. But you just standing here, I mean, you might as well be standing, honestly, in the concession stands, ordering popcorn, and have this player defend it the same way. Because now this clogs everything up.
Beautiful.
Watch.
All kinds of horrible noise.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Everybody.
Conversations with Rookie of the Year if he could have kept playing. Not very good on defense, but can finish at the basket, can shoot the 3, and is a big guy, a pro that you can actually develop. But here it is, now he knows, just like a lot of other players realize, that sometimes the politics just don't have you in the cards. And unfortunately for Dalton Connect, and Bronny and LeBron is showing y'all, he giving y'all a master class on classism. And this is not nepotism. There's not a kid in the league that can go 1 for 12 and stay on a roster spot when you got Russell Westbrook still out on and not on somebody's team. Russell Westbrook averaged what? Who knows? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he averaged double digits last year on limited minutes. Yeah. That's somebody that can get you into a certain situation in the playoffs. Like, I don't get it. What is Bronny going to do during the season? What position is he going to play? I just don't get it. This kid does not. Let's get into Bronny James and what I saw. What I saw is a kid that needs to get away from his father. I saw a kid that needs to get away from his father and actually be around young players and actually give it a real shot around people that's going to be able to judge him based on him being a young player. He plays like a 23rd or 23-year veteran in the league, and he hasn't done jack shit. So I'm watching a kid who can't shoot fall in love with shooting threes. He's falling in love with shooting threes. For what? Why are you shooting so many threes when you can't shoot? Nobody's respecting your three-point ability. There's times that Bronny James could drive to the basket or run for layups. He's running to shoot threes. I just don't understand how that makes sense. And why isn't JJ Redick snatching him out the game and giving him an earful and say, run for layups? Bronny is not getting treated like a normal rookie last year and a now second-year player.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear he's the 53rd pick in the game, because the 55th pick, 53rd, whatever pick he was, they would never be able to do the stuff Bronny James is able to get away with. So he's not just the 55th pick in the draft. Gilbert Arenas. Mm-hmm. He said the 56th pick in the draft. Yeah, I put my picks in. I got one for 30,000. Are they gonna tell me what? I can't take a bet off that I don't want on there? Okay, they took them all. $10 will net me about $5,000. Mm. All right. Get that Ravens game out of here. All right, we good there. Oh, Kyrie and Lacey was framed for vehicular homicide. The video come out today showed that his car arrived after the accident. Okay, that's what's up. Mm-hmm. All right. Remember, we told you that. You got work over there. Don't move that. These streets belong to you, KC, though. Oh, boy. There you go. Look at old TJ. Damn right I called you out. TJ, get off my line. Hey, don't forget to hit the Cash App up. It's Carcino. The super chat works. Hey, he's like, look, I'm pissed. And I'm like, wait a minute. Bronny James ain't white, is he?
We should have seen some improvements by now.
True.
And Bronny, what I think your problem is psychological. Because you knew you weren't prepared for the league, and because of whatever pressure you want to claim that it's your daddy, it's not about his daddy. He plays well in summer league. He plays well in environments where he feels comfortable. He does not feel comfortable in the Lakers gym. All of a sudden, a kid that can shoot good in practice, that can shoot good in summer league, when he goes to LA, all of a sudden he can't hit the broadside of a barn. This is psychological with him. This is all mental. You wish you was his daddy? No, I don't wish I was his daddy. You probably wish you was his daddy, but I don't wish I was his daddy. No. Just listen and shut up and don't.
Hey, that's what I love about KB. KB gets so frustrated. He be cussing people out live on the spot. Other people would just ignore it. They'll read it and be like, I'm not going to get them the light of the attention. Not KB. KB going to give you that attention. You want to be on your
Talk while a grown professional is talking again. Don't say dumb stuff, man. If you're going to troll responsibly. Talk about the basketball take that I'm giving. Don't get personal, because I'm not getting personal. I saw a game. I'm responding to the game. If you don't like it, I need you to get out of my chat until maybe tomorrow when I'm not talking about somebody you like. But put your Keisha up and stop telling me what to say, all right? That's not what we do over here. You don't know Jack Judy about basketball. I'm watching a kid that they say is a defensive specialist, and they run the simple handoff at the three-point line. This guy is not a streaky. This guy is not a shooter that he's guarding. The Suns is a horrible team, and I watched Bronny James chase the guy around the top of the three-point line, and the guy get a backdoor layup, and everybody looking at the other players, Aiden and everybody else, instead of saying, Bronny, you slide right through and meet him, and do not go. If he stop behind the pick, then we get Aiden or one of those bigs to get a hand up. But you go through the pick. You don't go around and let a guy get a layup. You don't be in help position at the nail when you got a shooter behind the three-point line and don't connect and everybody is there already. What are you doing? For people that are saying...
Did you hear Kwame Brown just say the nail? Did you see him say the nail, right? Didn't I tell you? Did I tell you what the nail was? So that's NBA lingo, not street lingo. That's NBA lingo. He said, only thing Bronny good at is Call of Duty. Hey, you got to check his sentence. He probably got it on novice. He ain't copying my tapes. He played in the NBA. I did not. So if anything, I would be copying his tapes. No, that's NBA lingo. He copying my takes. Why? Because he said the nail? No, it's obvious that's where he was supposed to go. Would drive the ball to the nail. So the guy would come in and try to get him. Then he would move the ball there. But he does not aggressively dribble that far because he's not comfortable with his ball handling skills.
That he's a defensive specialist. How? He don't even know regular defensive concepts. This is not college. You can't go all the way down to the free throw line with these pros. You can't do that. It's ball you man. You either one pass away, two passes away. But you never.
That's now I know that because that's the Detroit Pistons way, and that's how we was taught. Isaiah Thomas teach it. They teach it to you in high school, teach it to you in pros. Ball you man means whoever has the ball, you're in between him and the man. So it's ball, then you, then whoever the guy is that you're guarding, whoever got the ball, that's it. So it's ball you man. That's how you're supposed to have it. It's ball, I'm in the middle. He ain't going to get this ball to him if he think about throwing. It's ball, you, and then the man. That's the way we were taught. And I wasn't even in the league. But we know ball, you, man. We played it without even knowing that's what ball, you, man means. And that's exactly what it is.
At the top of the computer, way down in the lane. No. You got a KY. That means know your personnel.
Oh,
and based
my
on
God.
who you guarding, if it's Kyle Korver, you chase his ass.
Didn't I say KYP? Know your personnel? Look, KB is running all this down, baby. He giving y'all all the game. Look, KYP, we use that at our office when we was working at my job. ABC, always be closing. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. KYP, know your personnel. These are basic terms that we know every day. There, the KISS, keep it simple, stupid. You're over-explaining. You're doing too much. No, I don't root for Bronny James to fail. I hope Bronny James is the best player in the world. I really do. I wanted him to succeed. I want him to be great, but I don't want him to be called great when he's not great. See, I wish LeBron James was no, I actually have no problems with Bronny James. I have a problem with the way he plays. And that's what people don't understand. I have a problem with the way LeBron James plays basketball. He's a bum. So I have a problem with you trying to put your son on a pedestal when he's this limited. I have a problem with that. Because that player sitting at home going, man, I could do way better than this. And then pissed off. I wish LeBron James had every skill in the book. He had a left-hand hook. He could do everything. And they was like, man, he the king. I'd be like, man, I can't say nothing different because he could do all this stuff. I ain't nothing I can say. Shoot. I'd be like, man, if somebody say, hey, man, Kevin Durant is the best player I've ever seen, I'll be like, man, you know what? I can't even argue with you because that dude is 7 feet. It can move like a guard out there. He is hard to guard and ain't nowhere on the court he can't score from. He's a scoring machine. And he's been in the league like 30 years. And here he is crossing and dropping people off. No signature move. His signature move was the transition dunk. That's why he went in the dunk contest. He has no creativity. Nothing. It's that's it. He's just a stiff. Steroid scandal. But can you imagine growing up in a household with a narcissist like LeBron? I felt bad for Bronny because the person that pushed him to get here was his daddy. Remember when he had that heart accident? Who do you think was the only person that said, I blame his father? Me. I blame LeBron James for what happened to Bronny. Everybody got mad at me about that. I'm like, you the one pushing this boy so hard, putting all this pressure on him to get to the NBA and putting all this extra pressure on him. You showing up at the games, getting in the layup lines, dunking with your son. It's like, dude, what is you doing? You are a parent at a game. Sit in the stands. Michael Jordan went to the family games, his son's game. He sat all the way in the corner. He don't want to be seen. He ain't trying to do none of that. It's their time, their moment. Let them enjoy it. You the parent, you there to watch and cheer them on. Those don't sit in the stands. Well, Jordan sat in the stands.
Over the top, and you get help. If it ain't Kyle Korver or one of these catch lights out shooters, then you slide through, and you trust that your big gonna get a hand up. So, for those of you who whine and cry in the chat because somebody is saying something about a 21-year-old professional that y'all want to treat like a baby because of his daddy and his name, and y'all want to fake like this is about black power, when y'all have no problem destroying Anthony Bennett, Kwame Brown, Russell Westbrook, Oliver Candy, and anybody else not named LeBron and Bronny. So save all that somebody's hating, save all that somebody's jealous, save all that crap. Nobody want to hear that. You're trading away players that can actually play for Homelander Jr., who can't play a lick. This guy is a summer league player at best. He was featured yesterday. This guy was featured in a summer league game where he didn't even deserve. Do you know how hard it is to get 12 shots in a summer league game? No, you don't. Obviously you don't, because none of y'all have played NBA basketball. But let me tell you what a summer league or a preseason game is like when somebody's not featuring you and you don't have a coach giving a second string or a second round pick 12 shots in a damn preseason game trying to make sure he can shoot his way to a headline. Well, obviously that didn't work. And
he got the headline, but not the one he wanted. But see, here's the situation. He's right. I just told you about that. He shot the most shots of anybody on the team damn near. Him and Austin Reeves.
12 shots for a kid that's not going to shoot like that in the game, that's terrible. Bronny James got to work on being able to hit an open shot, not dribbling the ball like he's some type of hot shot guard, because that's not what he's going to do when he's playing with the starters. When he's playing with the starters, if he ever plays with the starters, he's going to be an in the corner catch and shoot player or out at the wing catch and shoot player. I don't know why, because he can't seem to shoot, but what he needs to do is get away from his father, work on running the floor. You are young. Run for layups. If Bronny run for layups, then it would make the game easier for him. But for whatever reason, I guess because he's standing there and shoot threes with his daddy in practice all day, and there's nobody in the stands, so he's going to make threes in practice. He ain't no goddamn 3-and-D player. He's not no 3-and-D player. I don't even know why they even came up with these bullshit terms. 3-and-D. What the hell does that mean? 3-pointers in defense? He can't shoot.
And
He was 0 for 8 from 3. How the hell you 3-and-D? What are you talking about? 3-and-D.
3-and-D, bro.
You're trying to create a name for somebody who doesn't have an identity. How is he going to play like with the starters? He is supposed to be a cutter, slasher, defensive player. He doesn't know simple defensive principles. I don't see a defensive player in him.
Exactly. I mean, man, me and Kwame Brown ain't sat down and talked about none of this. We have not talked about Bronny James. And for me and him to both, I'm looking at this now for the first time like y'all, and he is letting it be known exactly what I just said earlier on here. So if I'm seeing that, Kwame Brown that saw that, that awful coaching guy, he didn't saw it. 3-and-D, like I said, no 3 and no D. It's not about defense, is about the principles of it. You know, when they say this guy's a great player, he's a great defender, y'all probably don't even know what that means. Meaning assignments, rotations, moving your feet. This is why Dennis Rodman was such a great defender. Y'all don't even know what Rodman was doing half the time. Y'all thought he was just grabbing rebounds. He's also so smart with defense and on offense. When he rebounds, he knows, he tells the guy, go. Rodman is so strong. As soon as he gets the ball, he just flicks it. And that ball is going all the way to the other end. Anybody who can guard Shaq like this, Shaq is powerful. And at 320 pounds, this Laker Shaq, Rodman like this. Shaq wailing, trying to get a foul because he can't move. Rodman got him forearm in his hip like this. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Hell, that dude scoreless in the whole second half. So a power forward who's only about 6'8" or 6'7", Rodzilla could hold him down. You think I'm going to be worried about I'm going to be worried about him? No. KB is right. There's nothing defensively attractive about anything that he's doing. So why would we be concerned about what Bronny James is bringing to the table? He's not bringing anything to the table right now. And everybody's like, y'all freaking out over a preseason game. No, we pointing out what we just saw in the preseason game. See, I hate when they do that double standard bullshit, because if he played great, y'all be sitting here kissing his ass right now. Y'all be, yeah, we ain't saying nothing about Bronny. You see Bronny in that preseason game, boy? He hit like 8 threes on here. Y'all talking now. You see? So that's why when he play like this, we show you the plays that he messed up. All the key basic things that you're supposed to do on the court that he's missing. Going under the screen when he's supposed to go over the screen. Knowing he's supposed to go over the screen. You're supposed to know what to do. You're not guessing. You're working with your team, not against them. When somebody's there to help, you lead them to the help. That's what they mean by IQ and a defensive personnel. Defensively, you're not just reacting to what the offense is doing. And that is what he's doing. He's just reacting. So I know he's not a great defender. I know he doesn't move his feet correctly. I know I could take advantage of him. If I'm the offensive player and I see Bronny James, I know I can set so many traps and use him. I will use him like a rag. I would drag this boy all night, and I will make him have a horrible night. Not trying to, but because I know he doesn't understand the game. At his age, I damn sure understood the game and had the ability to get things done. I was faster than Bronny. I could probably could out jump him. I wasn't a dunker. I would say, no, he could dunk. I'm 5'11". Allen Iverson with the crossover. That was never my game. But if I catch the ball, it's over. Like, you gotta have to run out and guard me. You can't let me shoot. I'm shooting threes all night. So I was like Reggie Miller almost, pretty much. I can run through 1,000 screens and get the ball, pull up and shoot. I was stronger than the guy that was guarding me, taller than the guy that's guarding me. And if he was taller, 6'2", 6'3", I knew I was quick, at a quick first step. And as long as I got that quick first step, they'll think I'm trying to drive to get to the basket. And that's not my intention, to go to the basket and get knocked out. That's not, I'm just like, I could shoot. That's why I used to win varsity games. I get into varsity, it'd be like a 21-man varsity. It'd be crazy. You know, you want to play a V? Get in here. I'll be like, all right, let's shoot the V. Be 20 men in there fighting for the ball. I'm not even caring or concerned or worried. Why? Because, one, I'm going to get the rebound, because all of them going to fight for the ball when it's tipped up. So I'm not even jumping on the first. First time it come off the rim, I'm not even jumping. I'll let them jump. They tip it, then I jump and go get the ball. And then once I hit one shot, that's it. I hit one jump shot, bang. I go to the free throw line. I'm hitting 3. Bang, bang, bang. That's 5. I get the ball again. The guy checks me. He just throws it to me like this, and I'm pulling up as soon as he throws it to me. He's far enough. I'm just pulling up. Straight away jump shot. Swish. That's 7. Go to the line. 3 again. Now I'm at 10. So now I got 10 points, and I've just hit 2 shots. Just that quick. They give me the ball again. I dribble, whatever, get to a certain point, pull up again, hit 12. Go to the line, 3 again, 15. He got 15 already? How you get 15? Easy. I didn't miss free throws. If you're playing a 20-man V and you can shoot free throws, they in trouble. Everybody be like, yeah, you got to go out for the line. I intend to. I can shoot free throws. I ain't bothered about going to the line. And the line is the 3-point line. That's where we shot, top of the key. So I'm like, oh, that's no problem for me. Let's go. Oh, David Robinson was a heck of a defender. That guy will compete defensively. It's just that he didn't have a killer mentality. And he was a Navy man. And, you know, he just was honorable and just played the game. And people would come in and dog him and take it from him. He needs somebody by his side that could help him out. And Rodman was there. They just didn't like Rodman dyeing his hair and doing all that. St. Louis, you know, they too conservative. So they had to get Rodman out of there, even though they was winning games. They didn't matter. So Rodman left, went to the Bulls and won championships with them. Just that simple. So David Robinson didn't win to the end of his career, and then Tim Duncan came. When Tim came, yeah, that was it. That's what he needed. Somebody to take the pressure off him. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that transpired. Yeah, if you want to go to the Patreon, man, you're going to find yourself quite entertained, because it might be a lot of stuff you missed. We got a lot of free stuff on there you could just watch in case you missed stuff. Like, a lot of people are just now getting caught up on stuff that we did and they missed out on. Yeah, now it's just opened a new restaurant in Las Vegas, and Dr. Dre and Nori came out. Mm-hmm. That's how it normally always goes, but that's up to people. You know, people have to make a decision what it is that they want to do in their time in their life. You know, it's a lot of people out here moving on their own energy. So when you see that, you just like, okay, I recognize what's happening here. And then you can just go from there. I've never tried to be one to try to control people's emotions and thoughts. I always believe, tell people the truth, because everybody's just lying 24 hours a day. They try to teach you to lie using clickbait titles, all kind of diabolical. I'm like, I'm gonna put that as a title one day. Gee Willikers, look at this. It's just that when you are in a situation that when you're in a situation that don't favor you in that manner, this is what ends up happening. And it's like a reactionary thing, man. It is really powerful. So shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life, man, for breaking down the game, awful coaching. Follow their channels. Follow Welcome to HD, IITV, Outlaw. I saw all of y'all over there on Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. That was funny watching y'all talk about them damn Jets. So that was pretty interesting. So it's a lot of people doing good things out here, man. So yeah, I hate to see people that's great. Brandon Roy, D Rose. And me and my boy used to argue because he remembered, it's like when you stuck in a mode because you remember how great somebody was. That was my boy. My boy T, he was definitely, that was the first Real Brothers I think we probably ever did. It's when we was discussing Derrick Rose. And we talking about D Rose, man. And we going back and forth over D Rose. Yeah, so love, peace, and hair grease, man. I mean, that's just normally how it is, man. I try not to really. That's the thing about me. I'm trying not to really. I'm trying to like cut back on a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely follow the Patreon, man. We got good stuff going on over there. The Diddy video is up right now, and that is huge. People for the first time ever. People wanted to buy and own it. They could buy and own the video. But people are checking that out right now. And that's thing that they never thought. And I told him, I was like, hey, I'm not going to say anything about this video until this time. I'm going to wait till the Diddy trial is over, then I'll put the video up. So I ain't trying to get Diddy in no more trouble than what he already is in. So on the Patreon, you'll see that pop up. And look at your boy Cino at the game making surprise decisions. And then that's the one y'all seen. Oh, no, you didn't see that one. That's me doing that was the live recording of the Diddy version. The 49ers and Rams. That game was crazy. The Ravens, Lamone became a gatekeeper at Disney. People didn't know about that. Stephen A. Smith getting called out by his peers. And Silly Gilly. You owe Kwame Brown half of his money earned since 2022. Look at what Gil used to look like. He wasn't even wearing Adidas. He wearing Nike. Oh, my God. Yeah, y'all need to get on the Patreon ASAP. So anyway, I'm out. Thank you.